Wayne, let's bring you in briefly. How do you see today's game going?
Well, certainly they've got to redress the situation. About last week, Andy Kelly passed for 399 yards, and they lost. Lou Holtz has got to do something about his secondary, because he can't keep giving up over 400 yards in passing and nick a win in the end. So I think that's where he's got to improve. He's good against the run. He's got to do something about the pass.
There are some outstanding players all over, and you give it to a junior. I don't know whether that's a good policy. I tend to think the seniors should get it.
The game is now underway. Let's go and join our regular commentary crew of Paul Horning.
Ricky Waters starts at tailback behind Rodney Culver, and Waters gets the ball on first down, and he is wrapped up at the 40. Best defensive lineman for Penn State going against this offensive line for Notre Dame that has been the unsung hero of this year's team.
There's your offensive backfield, same as usual, with Ricky Waters getting the start at tailback off. He's great week last week against Tennessee, 170-yard plus rushing.
That's
his career best.
Jerome Bettis, the freshman, is the fullback, leading the blocking here for Waters. And a good tackle in the open field there by Darren Perry.
Your defensive line for Penn State. They're not very big, but they're quick.
Yeah, the outside linebackers are quick there, Givens and McKenzie. Darren Perry, that hero back number 9, made a good open field tackle on Waters.
Penn State in a 4-3, 4 down linemen and 3 linebackers with the safety up close. And they're changing it. I think Rick Myers changing it.
On 3rd and 3, he's going to give it to Tony Brooks, and Brooks has a first down with a good putback at the 50-yard line. That's double receiver right. The rocket is slotted, and the ball to Brooks, and there's not a whole lot there.
Good defense. 2 inside linebackers, the tailback in this high formation.
Little option here. Meyer will not get much.
2 inside linebackers will be the key for that Penn State defense.
Now 3rd and 8 at the Penn State 48. Meyer with time, drills it out. Tony Smith is open. 30-yard line, first down. Good downfield throw. Lou Holtz likes him. Meyer likes to throw rolling out. Rocket on a reverse.
And Penn State's defense not known for speed, so that sometimes, like right here.
Look at that. Oh, there's another good tackle. Penn State did a nice job tackling Sean Davis and Waters on 3rd and 2. And it's going to be tough. Oh, good cutback by Waters. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Was that a hole off the left side or what? Oh, Ricky Waters, 404 yards in that big game against Tennessee, and he picks up just where he left off.
And the extra point, good. So Notre Dame takes the opening kickoff, goes 63 yards. Waters with a touchdown, and Notre Dame leads 7-0. As we pause now for a regional break.
They certainly did. Only one pass.
That's right. Anyway, let's see if Penn State can respond. This is a first down pass that just goes over the head of the receiver with an overthrow there as we just go through their offensive alignment. Let's go over and rejoin Ted and Paul.
Oh, if you're a little bit slow and you're not big, then you're really in trouble.
Right. But he has had an inconsistent 3 years at Penn State. Winding up his junior year. 2nd and 10, a little blitz shown. Give to Leroy Thompson, the tailback. Nothing. How about that, huh? Notre Dame.
There's your defensive line, which has been there all year long. Chris Zorich is on the nose tackle now. He's not 100%, but you just can't keep him out of the lineup.
3rd and 10. 4 receivers had a lot of time, and now Sack going to try and run, and Scott Kowalkowski. Kowalski to punt it. Rocket is deep. And a low line drive. You better be careful here. Actually, that punt was so low the blocking couldn't set up.
They take over on their own 41.
And that's Gary and Perry.
2nd and 10 with Waters, the tailback. Fullback is Culver. Just got tripped up at the line.
Well, I don't know how anybody that. I don't know if that is a good reason at all not to vote for somebody. I voted last week.
And Meyer dumps it out. Nice catch by Derek Brown.
No, look at here.
The tight end to the 32 of Penn State.
Is he something or what?
A nice play, because I think that was a secondary receiver. He's looking at Culver running down the near side. Here's Culver running up the middle. And that's going to be about a 9-yard gain.
630 yards. He's averaging 5 yards a pop.
Well, that play is not going anywhere as Meyer, winningest active coach with the retirement of Bo Schembechler after last year.
Quarterback.
Meyer keeps it. Looks like he got enough for the first down. Here's Waters on first down. Getting outside. Look at the speed again. And Waters, despite the fact that Penn State strung that playoff, is still Notre Dame with 2nd and 2 at the Penn State 13.
And that's the key. 2nd and 2. You pick up 8 on first down, you're going to beat somebody. You usually beat them bad, too.
Look at the hole, Brooks. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Ooh, they look strong today. This is the best they've looked, I think, in the first 2 series of any football game.
Sexton is the holder. And Craig Hendrick moves another extra point through.
So 14-0 to the Irish. Second possession for the Nittany Lions as we see the kick, and it's a low line drive. It causes some problems, but Penn State managed to fall.
They're trying to keep the ball away from somebody. I don't know who Penn State has that's been a breakaway runner on that kickoff, but they're kicking the ball flat.
Penn State getting a pass off this time. The Nittany Lions up and running for the first time. Let's rejoin Ted Robinson and Paul Horning.
Leroy Thompson is to the Notre Dame 45. Notre Dame is playing freshman Willie Clark as the free safety in this game. He's starting in that position. Rod Smith starting at a cornerback. 4-man rush, pass out is caught. That's David Daniels, and he has a first down to the Notre Dame 34.
You'll see that again, I'm sure.
That's Daniels up top against Rod Smith. And Saka runs a little quarterback draw and says hello to Chris Zorich.
And that's what Chris Zorich, he is a determined football player.
2nd and 8, Notre Dame 32.
And a blitz.
But Penn State picks it up, and that ball is skipped in though to Terry Smith. They get teams in 3rd and 8 and can't put him away.
But they're in a blitz here.
Fake a reverse, and Saka's got Smith open downfield. He's got him, and he is in for a touchdown on a great catch by Terry Smith.
It was just a great individual play by Saka. They faked the reverse. Notre Dame was in a blitz. Put up the point after.
And Hayek kicks the extra point for Penn State. Craig Fayek, a freshman. And at 4:29 to play in the first quarter, it is now Notre Dame 14, Penn State 7. More offense galore.
Let's see if the Rocket is going to launch himself. Notre Dame leading by, and once again, they're scared of the Rocket, aren't they?
Well, you know, sometimes you're better off to go ahead and kick it deep.
He was a good yard away. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's 14-7 to the Irish. Ricky Waters, the ball carrier, on first down.
Seen that so much. I don't know, and it's psychological with kickers. They boot it out of the end zone. They say if you move back to 35, you ought to kick it 5 yards deep, but that doesn't happen.
Option pitch to Waters, and he's brought down. Good defense. He's lined up against Lake Dawson at the bottom of your screen.
But they got a zone. He's wide open.
Blitz. Oh, Meyer. Boy, what a pitch that is by Meyer. Ismail with the catch. Meyer knew he was going to get hit by Richard McKenzie, and he stood in there. Through the pass. 2:50 to go in the quarter. Gonna throw another one. Go down the field. The Rockets out there. Just overthrown.
Oh, he wants that one.
Oh, it's 2nd and 10 at midfield. Quick handoff to Brooks. And nice job by Brooks.
Just been sensational. He's shown a great poise. And I want to tell you something. I think the Rocket will win the Heisman. And I also think as Ricky Waters gets the first down. Also,
nobody changes a game like this one. Nobody. Culver on first down inside the 35. 4 trips left, and Meyer changing at the line. And
little movement.
No flags. Look like offside. Meyer takes a hit. D'Onofrio nails him as Meyer was looking down. He's getting late hit penalties. Usually don't like to curb that in your football players. 3rd down and 11, everybody out.
Dan open down the middle.
35-yard line is it. After one quarter, Notre Dame 14, Penn State 7. We'll return to Notre Dame Stadium after these messages. Sexton holding. And that one's got the distance. Just off. Whoa. He got it there.
Minutes.
Now Saka at first down as Terry Smith go in motion. Pitch to Leroy Thompson. Whoa. Leroy Thompson has a first down. So some free safety made the tackle. First down, Chip LaBarca in motion. And they'll try Thompson this way. Stonebreaker got blocked, and there's more good yardage for the Notre Dame 45. Sorge is not in on this series. Eric Jones playing up front for Notre Dame. 4-down line, 2nd and 3. And it's Sam Gash running and reversing, and Andre Jones makes a big saving tackle. Now it's 3rd down and 4 at the Notre Dame 46. So the defense here looking to come up with a big play and a stop. No pressure, and that one's caught by Thompson out of the backfield, and he has a first down. Stonebreaker, but neither at Tennessee before last week's game. That's obviously a play that's hurt the Irish. There's one way overthrown. That's the first ball thrown to David Daniel.
You usually come out on top. Just a number. Draw.
Thompson. Outside. Good play by Greg Davis. Flashing up from a strong safety. 3rd and 11 now at the Notre Dame 40. Terry Smith in motion.
3-man pass rush. You'll get a lot of time to throw it.
And it's way overthrown in the end zone. Troy Drayton chance to run us back. Well, he hangs that up there, and the Rocket took a fair catch.
That first down deep in their own territory.
Of course, he's playing tailback here.
And he gets the ball. Good tackle. Nice play.
You know, if they put some points on the board there, the game's over. Got inside the 10-yard line twice.
2nd and 9. Waters. Boy, that's not a bad job there. Very little room. Waters the tailback. Bettis the fullback.
Yes, sir. Look at the Rocket. He's wide open.
And he's got it. First down, Notre Dame. 25-yard line. 10-20 to play in the first half. 14-7 Notre Dame. Waters. They're really playing that tailback. They had play fake to Brooks. Up at the time, and the underneath ball is dropped by Jerome Bettis coming out of the backfield.
I like to see him get it to that big tight end. He's out.
On the Rocket. Good catch at midfield by Ismail. First down, Notre Dame. Got a reverse here, and they give it to Ismail. And the play goes for about 5. Over inside, not much, and short of a first down.
Here you'd get him in a man-to-man situation. If you put the tight end down the field, you would have the Rocket in a man-to-man on the outside.
2 tight ends in the game, and a quick hit run to Culver, and that's a first down. So first down at the Penn State 36. And let's see, I don't know if Meyer got that ball back. Meyer tried to fall on it. Penn State says it's theirs. And the officials say no. It's 16 now. Culver the only setback. Sprint out throw. Good strike and a pitch to Sean Davis for a first down. First down now at the Penn State 19. Culver. Now Derek Brown splits wide up to the top of your picture.
We haven't seen this all year.
2nd and 9. Inside Waters. And Waters. First and goal for the Irish.
And he's pumped up.
It's first and goal to 7. A Rocket on a sweep. Good cutback. A second one. A third one. And the Rocket is down just shy of the goal line.
Oh, is he exciting?
Full house backfield on 2nd and goal. And Culver just down, inches shy. And Meyer keeps it, and he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Rick Meyer sneaks it in.
And that is a 92-yard drive. And Hendrick gets through the extra point. He is perfect this year.
So with just 5 minutes left in the first half.
Wayne, there hasn't been a penalty, has there?
No, it's been a very clean-fought game and good hard tackling, and everyone's played by the rules.
And as we see the kick there, it was instead the Irish that went 92 yards. But can Penn State respond? They've done it once. Let's see if they can do it again with Saka looking to complete a pass, and he does there. And that's good for a first down. A nice Penn State Lions now have another first down on their own 35.
Stonebreakers out here. Donnie Grimm and Jim Flanagan are the inside linebackers.
Notre Dame consistently been a 4-down lineman, where we haven't seen that too much. And a blitz.
And that pass is caught by Thompson. That'll be a first down.
And that's a key statistic also. Usually the team that goes for the most yardage loses. Those are always behind.
Underneath again to Gash. And that will be a good run. He put his head down there and really pulled.
Devon McDonald's lined up defensive left end out there. He's a linebacker. Zorich cannot move.
Oh, they got a whole side open for Thompson. And there was a big tackle there.
There's a flag down, and Stonebreaker just letting everyone know which way it's gone. Look at the state of that, 3rd and 29. Could be a passing play coming up, John. Even I couldn't work that one out.
It'll be a pass, but you don't want to try to get it all. Just get half of it, then see what you can do on the final play. Oh, you can't throw it any better than that. You've got to catch that ball, and it can't happen again.
But he'll know, of course, on the punt, 4th down, the Nittany Lions punting, and looks like...
Oh, they got a bad break on the bounce.
And so the Irish running the ball. Let's see if Coach Ralston is correct in his assessment.
And that's out to about the 35.
Ball up to around the 45-yard line.
Second down in short yardage, and Brooks gets about 6 more. Here's a point now where Waters, the tailback behind Culver.
The Rockets got 2 men on him.
Tough throw there. And Tony Smith playing
Great
Florida
career
State.
he had with the Miami Dolphins also as a captain.
And this is Ismail with the ball. Look at the moves. Look at the moves by Ismail. And he's out to midfield. 3rd down and 1. 1:12 to play here. The ball's in midfield, and Notre Dame just gets the first down. Culver runs it straight ahead. Just splice that together for your highlight film, right? Pressure from the backside. But still, now Meyer's going to eat the football.
If they ever had anybody breaking over the middle.
Culver, the only back, and he's going out left. And the screen here to Ismail over the middle. Great play. He's outside. Oh, and an outstanding tackle by Willie Thomas to save a touchdown. Clock's running. They have timeouts here. This is not a good job of clock management at all. Boy, they may lose. They might even get a field goal off here. And Meyer throws it away wisely. That was just absolutely horrendous management of time. And they don't work on 2-minute drills and clock management. And here you're going to have a half end with Notre Dame holding 2 timeouts. No reason for that. Hendrick's field goal attempt is no good. Well, that's just a shame. Notre Dame had no excuse at all for not coming out of that drive with points. They're on the post position, right? Running on the rail at number 1.
On the pole.
Saka dumps it out, and it's caught by Jerry Collins coming out of the backfield, and he'll get a good gainer up near midfield as the first half ends.
Picked up about 25.
Well, Notre Dame had 3 touchdowns and missed 2 field goals on their 5 possessions in the half. Dominant offense. They lead 21-7 at halftime at Notre Dame Stadium. We'll have the second half in a moment.
He's got them G'd up and playing well.
But Penn State get their hands on the ball first here in the second half.
Shelly Hammonds, Tony Saka, 9 of 15. Penn State, not much of a running game in the first half. Just 30 yards on the ground. That's what Notre Dame wants. And it's the four-man front. He comes right out with a pass to Terry Smith. Got by Todd Light. And he's out to the 44. What a boost it would be to beat a team that's number one, or a Penn State team that's been uncharacteristically down the last couple of years. Saka being flushed to the sidelines and run out by Todd Light. Second down and 9. Whoa, fumbled snap. Saka got it right back in his hands, but they lose the play. This man has been bothered by some turf toe problems the last couple of weeks, but we are told he will not play the second half. 3rd and 9. Oh, over the middle, the tight end is open, but he's short of the first down. Rick Sales, they do have 11 players on the field, but nobody back deep. And Helkowski will get, if he gets a good, nope, he doesn't get the good bounce again, and Notre Dame gets a break.
Here we see Notre Dame out on the 21, and let's see what they can do.
He's going to lose 2 yards. We'll see probably a lot more of Sean Davis as a wide receiver in the second half. Meyer rolling left again. Throwing it long for Davis. And again, overthrown. So it is 3rd and 12. Notre Dame from the 20-yard line.
Now you come back in that soft zone, right over the middle. Will be the soft zone. Right there.
Derek Brown can't hang on, running up the field. Hendrick back to punt. And the first time today. Oh, and he launches one. Way back goes Thomas inside his 30-yard line. And he's back to the 40. Stonebreaker showing blitz. He's picked up. Ball goes to Leroy Thompson. And a good run out to the 50-yard line.
Notre Dame controlled it, for 20 minutes. And if that turns around, it's going to be a tough one.
Fullback Sam Gash. There's a great tackle by Kolakowski. Kolakowski and Andre Jones in their final game. It's 3rd down here, 3rd and 2. And a quick pass. Oh, and Andre Jones almost. It's 4th down and 2, and they punt it. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good punt by Helkowski. This is the one he'd been looking for. Notre Dame's going to be pinned deep.
He should have made a fair catch at the 15-yard line.
4.5 minutes into the second half. The teams have exchanged punts 3 times in the quarter. Notre Dame starting deep in their territory. And Ricky Waters goes up the middle. 2nd and 8 now from the 11. And it's Waters again. There's the hole.
They smell 6.
Ricky Waters out near the 45.
And now putting close to 100 yards rushing. 101 yards now for Waters.
And that gets Notre Dame out of trouble. Here's Brooks. And a tough yard. 2nd and 9 now. The Irish are there 46. And it's Brooks. And it's going to be 3rd and long here.
We've seen Notre Dame run the football in this situation also. Should be a pass.
Derek Brown is split wide here, and Meyer's going to be sacked. Man who got there first was Eric Ravetti. Good snap to Hendrick. He blasts this one out, and it's taken by Thomas at the 20. Up the middle. Good run. Nice return.
There's going to be British players on the British team, in other words.
Yes, there will be.
Right, okay, we'll come back to that later. Penn State back on the move.
And they've got to make a couple first downs, get it down into Notre Dame territory.
They're dropping back to pass on 2nd down. The quarterback, Saka, does a good job, buys himself a bit more time. And the pickup, that's another first down.
Saka's not playing like a young man has been pulled from a couple of games this year. Replaced by Tom Bill for wins as recently as 2 weeks ago in West Virginia. He's going to get another first down inside the 40. Good for 12 yards. Thompson, Bob Dahl wraps him up.
Sitting there watching Penn State move the football. They put some points on the board. We've got one.
And Penn State moves, especially after last week. We've had very well played game. 2nd down and 12 now back at the 40-yard line of Notre Dame. 5:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Deep.
There's that corner pattern's wide open again with the tight end.
And here we go. 3rd down and 12 at the 40. Notre Dame rushes 4. Saka buying time. Flag down. Ball is
Tight end.
Caught, and that is caught for, and that's first down yardage.
Oh.
Well, it is definitely a first down. First and 10 at the Notre Dame 26 for Penn State. Saka barks the signal, sends everybody out, and fires to the tight end again. And that's Rick Sales, and he is at the first down stick. It's almost a free player. You have second down and inches. Blitz with Stonebreaker, run with Thompson. First down inside the 15.
They've taken about 5 minutes off his clock in this drive.
Thompson again, wrapped up in the middle after a very short gain. Second down and 8. Gash and Thompson, the backs, they've gone distance. Little short lob. Oh, that was thrown poorly for David Daniels.
And we'll see if they blitz again. Watch the linebackers. That's the key.
David Daniels and Todd Light, man coverage, bottom of your picture.
Here comes Stonebreaker.
That's where Saka wants to go, but Greg Davis on a safety blitz.
And they blitz Stonebreaker on the inside.
This year, freshman Craig Fayek, 39 yards away. And that one is no good. He missed it wide. And Penn State comes away heartbroken.
That could have been a touchdown if he had played the ball.
So Notre Dame get possession with Rodney Culver, and he doesn't get an awful lot. But it's the Irish. They're missing the rocket. Second and long for the Irish.
Penn State blitzes, and Meyer will not even get away from center. Deanna Frio, 34-yard run. Got the ball out near midfield. Third down 10. Meyer puts it up. And Sean Davis with a catch and a first down at the 43.
Now that ball got there in a hurry.
1:35 to go in the quarter. First down. Blindside blitz coming. And Meyer throws it away. And it's almost caught. Whoa, what a great play by Meyer. High set behind Meyer. That one is intercepted. That may be 6. Deanna Frio running. And he is brought down inside the Notre Dame 15. Mark Deanna Frio.
And the kid doesn't throw many interceptions, I'll tell you that.
Jerry Collins is the tailback, and he gets the pitch. And Collins is hit right there, and that was Eric Jones. Jerry Collins, the tailback. Daniel split right against Light, man coverage. Here's a blitz. Greg Davis again, but Saka gets away once, and then throws the ball away to avoid the sack. Third and 10.
They blitzed almost every time with success, and here they come again.
Stonebreaker, but he's picked up, and that is a toe. Yes, he caught it for a touchdown. Rick Sales juggling, bobbling, and got it at the last second for a Penn State touchdown. A big third down pass for the touchdown. Third down and 10 again, and Penn State converted for 7 points this time. And with 32 seconds to play in the third quarter, it is now Notre Dame 21 and Penn State 14.
And once again, the Notre Dame's defense against the pass. There it is, third and 10. That's Jeff Burris. He puts it there. Watch the bobble here. There it is. There. Now there's the referee right there where the camera is. There. Bobble, 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 bobble. Left, 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 left. Good call. He had it.
Here's the quick approach by Fayek, and he'll kick it deep this time. So give Jeff Burris a chance. Nope, it's going to be Rod Smith instead. And Rod Smith is out near the 30-yard line.
Tim, I really don't think you should vote till after the whole football season's over.
Get hit by Culver, and he's out near the 35. Now they've got 15 big minutes to play here. Notre Dame has started so strong in this game, but they are hardly in the clear. A late touchdown in the third by Penn State. It's just a 7-point Notre Dame lead.
We'll give you some more later on, but now the Irish are back on the march for not so long. Stuffed there. The Miami, Florida, Boston College. You want to know that one? Well, you stick around and you'll see that game right after this one. Texas A&M beating Arkansas 13-10 at the moment. Those are the latest scores as Rick Myra goes down, and really Notre Dame now in a punting situation. So, with plenty of time left, Penn State will get the ball in good field position. Here's the return on around about the 32-yard line, and he's not going to go too far, just corralled out of bounds. So Penn State, though.
Freshman Jim Flanagan is out there on defense, so is freshman Jeff Burris. And on a play fake, here's a bomb, and Daniels is out there, and Jeff Burris got back with him. Step for step, good defense. Quarterback for 2 weeks in his life. Second down and 10. Play, and nowhere. And a Stonebreaker in on the second down play. 3rd and 11. Play pretty straight up, and Saka throws underneath.
Off in the middle.
Whoa, that's going to be close to the first down.
Oh, he's got it. So then you give them a little lift.
Thompson and Bob Dahl. There's a fine play.
The hot receiver's been open all day long, and that's Tony Thompson. Here comes the outside blitz.
Stonebreaker. And the ball is incomplete. He crushed Tony Saka to the...
Or the tight end.
4-man rush. And a little screen set up.
Oh,
and
my goodness.
wow, that was not a well...
In a blitz with the screen. Oh.
Oh, he just got the punt away. Off the side of the foot.
Missile bound.
And it gets a good Penn State bounce. Inside the 15.
Fighting Irish guys are thinking too much about the Orange Bowl right now. They've got a battle on their hands here. Time running out, but still plenty of time for anything to happen. And Ricky Waters carries and doesn't get a lot. This Penn State...
The ability to keep your offense wide open.
There's a handoff again, and it's to Ricky Waters again, and Waters gets around 7 or 8 yards there. It'll be up offensively for Notre Dame. Just 10:22 left in the ball game.
Kind of looked like he jerked his leg in the air.
Myers saw the blitz coming with D'Onofrio. Kept the ball himself in 2nd and 9 with 9:40 to play.
Gonna run it one more time.
They run a reverse here, and it's Sean Davis. Get some room.
Oh, he should have cut out, run that guy. Oh, that's bad decision.
Yeah, I agree.
To rock it out of there takes a lot less pressure off. And mentally it does, you know, psychologically. And here's nobody's left.
Little delay, and that's broken down. The tight end, Derek Brown. Oh, and he cranks one. That's a beautiful kick. Thomas back inside his 30. Tyson Thomas. Very good return, though. And Penn State.
And now they're floundering a little bit, content to play field position football and play some defense. It's a question now whether they can stop Penn State. You can't miss tackles like that.
And quickly, Penn State's at the Notre Dame 34. They give it to Leroy Thompson. Nope. Not there. Chance to beat number 1.
I'll guarantee you it's going down there now. 7:45. Here comes the blitz.
And the screen to Thompson. Leroy Thompson. 15-yard line. First down, Penn State.
And Notre Dame is in trouble now.
Saka rolling deep. Got a man open. It's the tight end, and he is going to score. Touchdown, Penn State. Al Golden.
It's the tight end again. Boy, they really give him trouble. Roll out right, and he really drilled it.
And a game that Notre Dame appeared to be on the verge of blowing out in the first half. It's just like Stanford. And now we've got flags thrown after.
Well, what a difference a half makes, John. It was all Notre Dame in the first half. It's been all Penn State here. So now all square here with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left. Penn State kicking off. This one's all to play for with just over 7 minutes left.
Notre Dame just simply to start from the 20-yard line.
At least they go outside. See what I mean? Ooh, that was close to breaking it.
Yep. And it's 2nd down and 4.
See, those 3 linebackers are cramped on the inside, and I want to tell you something.
Play Waters.
It is tough on the inside. Notre Dame's always forced on 3rd down. Now, this is not necessarily a passing situation here at 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3, they're going to run option. Nope, they're not going to get it. And Penn State is going to get the football back. Won't throw it. Fair catch, and again, good field position.
If ever they needed a turnover, I think now's the time. Penn State take over on their own 41.
Leroy Thompson And he's wrapped up. Good tackle there this half, and they really made the most out of it. Play fake, and here's the bomb for Daniels. He's out there, just off the end of the fingertips.
They got to key the fullback here if it was a fake to him, because he slipped through and he's wide open.
That's Gash in motion. Play fake, pressure from Boo Williams.
There he is.
And Thompson with a catch and a great spin for the first down to the Notre Dame 45. Because that lessens the chances of Notre Dame getting the ball back with any appreciable amount of time here. Thompson running, and he got about 4.
Watch how open he is when he goes over the middle.
Second down and 6. Quick hit to Sam Gash. Well, he drives forward.
You know, to put it in this position, 3rd and 3, when you've been so successul throwing the football, Ted.
3 minutes to play, and it's Thompson, and he did not get it.
He didn't get it.
And he's going to be close enough that they'll go for it. Is running, and they do snap it. That is incredible. Notre Dame with nobody back. And they'll down this inside the 10 at 2:15 to play.
37-yard line, you're punting? Come on.
Second down and 10, and the Irish do run it. Up goes Brooks. And Tony Brooks, a forgotten man in the second half.
This is when you say, Ted, that they need practice on the 2-minute warning. Comes down with the national championship on the line.
Pressure, and a dump out is incomplete. Intended for Culver. John Davis in motion. Option. Option hasn't worked yet today. You call it, Paul. 3rd and 9. Myers standing in. Fires it over. Oh, it's intercepted. Darren Perry with the interception, and Penn State has it at the Notre Dame 20-yard line.
The kid's been all over the field, Mr. Perry.
Chance, still 59 seconds left. Penn State's at the 20-yard line.
Oh, this is going to run it.
Thompson. Going to run it.
1, 2, 3. We'll use our timeouts and force them to punt.
And it does look indeed as if the Fighting Irish. So the final play, what may be the final play of the game coming up, and it looks like it's going to be a 34-yard field goal. The kick is up, it's on its way, it's good, it is good. 24-21 with just a couple of seconds left now. Penn State, the Nittany Lions, they've come from behind. They trail 14-0 after the first 2 possessions. And here we see the kick. As we see, there's absolutely no chance for anybody to do anything the final couple of seconds. And this one is history. Penn State have beaten Notre Dame 24-21. Just look at the scenes of jubilation for the Nittany Lions. We have to say something about Joe Paterno. They lost the first 2 games of the season, and everybody said, what's wrong with Penn State? After this win, they're probably a top 10 team and bowl bound.